lunchtime.
Next, talking about the passion of the AOC is Sophia Lentine.
We have the motivation to graduate and get out of school. Before we came to the ALC, we struggled with motivation and fell behind due to a number of different reasons. Now we can work online, meet goals, and demonstrate the motivation to get through the finish line. We also want to earn a diploma and start our life after graduation, either by getting a job or attending college. Getting a diploma provides better opportunity, an opportunity that we may not have achieved at Edwardsburg High School. The Alternative Learning Center provides us with another opportunity to earn a diploma, and we are dedicating the passion to achieve this goal.
And now the purpose of the ALC, Kaya Glenn.
We have purpose at the ALC to make sure we stay on track to get to the finish line to earn an Edwardsburg Public Schools diploma. All of us have a personalized learning plan where we work on 1 or 2 courses each month, and we need to complete them to stay on track to graduate. We try to earn a diploma in 4 school years or less, depending on the amount of progress we make in our courses. We also have a purpose to work hard on our course activities so we can improve our grades. It is so helpful that we can work at our own pace so we can make sure we meet our progress goals and focus on completing our courses. All of us are currently working toward our credit goals and or to graduate from Edwardsburg Public Schools.
Our gift from the AOC will go very well with your pens, by the way. And now I'd like to introduce Mr. Markle, the principal from Edwardsburg High School.
Good evening. On behalf of Edwardsburg High School, we want to say thank you to our school board members for your commitment to the success and well-being of our students. Your hard work and concern for our education make a significant impact on our community. Your vision and strategic plan decision-making contribute greatly to the success of our schools and the future success of our school district. At this time, I want to welcome Addison Wrigley, Student Council President, to say a few words on behalf of the student body. We also have Dr. Croy, Student Council Advisor, with us here tonight as well. Please welcome Addison.
Hello all, my name is Addison Wrigley and I'm here on behalf of the student body to thank these wonderful role models sitting here in front of me. I want to thank you for all the hard work and dedication you put into making this school district the best that it can be. By always taking the time to enforce the safety of each and every student, for making this place a great learning environment for innovation and creativity, and for letting every single voice be heard. You guys are the foundation of this community and you set the bar of what an Eddie should look like. With all of that being said, thank you for the differences you made and have continued. Thank you for all the differences you make and will continue to make in our community.
On behalf of the high school and our metals engineering classes, we want to offer you a small gift that will remind you of the pride, passion, and purpose of Edwardsburg High School. At this time, I'll welcome Lacey Parsons as President of the PTO.
Good evening, my name is Lacey Parsons and I am currently serving as the PTO Board President. I would like to start off by thanking the Board of Education for all of their time and dedication to our district. Edwardsburg is so fortunate to have such a dedicated group of individuals who voluntarily give up time from their personal lives to fulfill their roles. Thank you for your countless hours and commitment put towards bettering the education of our students. On behalf of the entire PTO, we would like to present the Board of Education with gifts of appreciation. With me today, in doing so, I have Evelyn Rory, Kendall Walsh, and Hadley Parsons.
Thank you. Next up, I'd like to introduce Mrs. April Kiefer and Mrs. Chris Neff for transportation.
Good evening. We are, April, our transportation coordinator. We're here on behalf of your transportation group, and they have a token of their appreciation for you. I'd like to thank you for all the support that you provide to our transportation department, and because of that, we have more of them this year. Thank you for everything.
Thank you very much.
Before I forget to mention, the bags that were on your tables before we started today were actually from food service and Jody Bouchereau. So just so you know, that's where those came from. She didn't want to speak tonight. She's here. Next up is Mr. Sean Jesse representing the EEA.
Good evening. My name is Sean Jesse. I am the president of the Edwardsburg Education Association. On behalf of the EEA, I would like to thank you for your hard work and dedication to the students and staff. We appreciate your patience and diligence in discerning what is truly important amongst all the noise. We appreciate your leadership and offer encouragement to continue to make the important decisions that will lead the school district to even greater results. We look forward to our continued partnership in making Edwardsburg Public Schools an exceptional place to learn and work. Thank you again for all that you do.
So good evening, and I just want to get up and thank the board for your dedication to Edwardsburg Public Schools. You never know when you leave a place that you love and take a chance on coming somewhere new, how wonderful it's going to be. And really, the fact that you guys took that chance on me, I really appreciate and want to say thank you. And I want to say thank you for
all of the hard work, dedication, collaboration, different ideas, and all of that comes together. And the wonderful thing is that you have one agenda, and that agenda is kids. And not every board can say that, and for us to have a board whose agenda is just our students is amazing. So thank you for all of that. And I know, having grown up in a household where my father was on a school board, how much stress this job can come with, how much time it can take from your families, and the weight that can weigh on all of your shoulders, and how sometimes that's not always acknowledged or appreciated as it should be. So I just want to recognize and say thank you on behalf of the whole school district for the amount of time and stress and love you put into this district and the kids here. So thank you for all of your time and all of your support and your focus on all of these amazing kids who came here tonight. It's a testament that we have so many kiddos who can get up here, big and small, and have such a presence in front of a board. Not many adults can do that, so you guys did a terrific job, and I know that's because of the awesome staff and administrators that you have hired and put in place to make this such a great district, so thank you. And for Justin, your knowledge of numbers and working with people is a great asset to this board. And for Becky, your amount of experience and then therefore mentorship is great. And Kevin, I appreciate your different take from your background as well too on things like our upcoming village, and then also just having the courage to say different ideas and what's on your mind to make the board a more diverse and better board. And Tony, I appreciate your enthusiasm, your dedication to this district. You truly embrace the passion part of being an Eddie, so thank you. And last but not least, and Tammy, your dedication to this board is tremendous. Being able to see you out and about from here all the way up past Grand Rapids on a scooter is a testament to the amount of time and support you give all different Eddies in this district. So thank you.
Moving on to athletics, we'll turn this over to Mr. Papuga.
Good evening. I guess I have to apologize. I didn't bring any gifts. I didn't bring any helpers. But thank you for all that you do, all your support for our student athletes, all of our staff. You guys do an amazing job and run an amazing district. So thank you for everything that you do. So I'm here for athletics, and I'm here to present one of our athletes. The athletic department would like to honor Drew Glazer. So if Drew would come up, that would be much appreciated. All right. We are honoring Drew for the outstanding achievement of being the MIVCA first team Division II All-State volleyball player. Drew is a right side hitter on the volleyball team. She's fulfilled 4 years of varsity volleyball. She was the captain of this year's volleyball team. And what makes Drew special is, as a hitter, is her ability to vary your shots, mix up the tempo, simply just compete when the pressure is on. If you had the opportunity to watch our volleyball team this year, which I explained at our last meeting. They did some amazing things. They ended up winning regionals. She was a huge part of our success. Drew has an incredible work ethic and is very analytical and humble player and truly thinks about how she can improve her game day in and day out. Drew finished her volleyball career at Edwardsburg with 1,044 kills and is part of the MHSAA record book with 29 kills in a single match. Drew had 5 double-doubles this year and led the team with 508 kills. She was recognized as the first pick of being first team all-conference. She was all-region. She was first team all-state Division II. She was academic all-state. She was voted MVP by her team. And Drew has a lot to be proud of, and we appreciate all her hard work this season and what she's contributed to Edwardsburg, the school, and our volleyball program. She exemplifies what it means to be a student athlete. And her talents will be taken to Valparaiso next fall, where she'll play Division I volleyball. And congratulations to Drew for being named first team Division II All-State.
At this time, I know you guys have all had a long day after your break. I'm going to give all the kids time to leave if they would like to exit before the business part of our meeting. To sleep, not to go home and watch the game. But thank you all for coming. It was lovely seeing everyone. We're going to move on to our items of business now. At this time, we're going to elect a temporary chairperson. The temporary chairperson will be elected who shall serve until the election of a president. Is there a nomination for a temporary chairperson?
I nominate Dr. Such as a temporary chairperson.
Is there a second?
Support.
Are there any questions or discussion regarding? Hearing none, all in favor of Dr. Such as being our temporary chairperson, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
This will be very short-lived, so now we're going to move on to the election of officers. Are there any nominations for president?
I would like to nominate Chelsea for president.
Support.
Are there any? No? Okay. Bylaws, I guess. Any other nominations? Myself rejected. Okay. So Chelsea, do you accept the nomination? Have to do a motion, a roll call. Okay, roll call vote. Tammy?
Yes.
Justin?
Yes.
Sorry, Natalie? Yes. Kevin?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes.
And Tony?
Yes.
Thank you. Now we will open the nominations for vice president. Are there any nominations for vice president? I would like to nominate Natalie. there any other nominations for vice president? Hearing none, we will vote on the office of vice president. Tony?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes.
Kevin?
Yes.
Natalie?
Yes.
Myself, yes. Justin?
Yes.
And Tammy?
Yes.
Okay, congratulations, Natalie. We will now open the nominations for secretary. Are there any nominations for secretary? Becky, if nominated, would you accept the office of secretary? Are there any other nominations for secretary? Hearing none, we will do a roll call vote. Tammy?
Yes.
Justin?
Yes.
Myself, yes. Natalie?
Yes.
Tony?
Yes.
Kevin?
Yes.
And Becky. Congratulations, Becky. We will now open the nominations for treasurer. Are there any nominations for treasurer?
Nominate Justin since he loves to.
Justin, if nominated, would you accept the office of treasurer?
Yes.
Are there any other nominations for treasurer? We'll now do a roll call vote for treasurer. Tony?
Yes.
Kevin?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes.
Natalie?
Yes.
Myself, yes. Justin?
Yes.
And Tammy?
Yes.
All right. Congratulations, Justin. Now we will move on to our organizational resolution. I'm going to do this all in one fell swoop to save some time. Number one is the designation of recording secretary. It is the superintendent's recommendation that Cheryl Steele continue in this capacity. Number two, the designation of depositories. It is recommended that Huntington Bank, Detroit, Michigan be designated as the primary depository for the funds and accounts listed below A through J, and United Federal Credit Union, St. Joseph, Michigan be designated as a secondary depository for the fund and account listed below A only. Any board member without conflict is authorized to sign checks for the general fund money market fund, the 3 debt funds, and the public improvement fund at Huntington Bank. Any board member is authorized to sign checks for the general fund at United Federal Credit Union, general fund at Honor Credit Union, and general fund at Circle Federal Credit Union. The recommendation for signatories for the Special Revenue Fund Food Service, Special Revenue Fund Bookstore, Special Revenue Fund Student Activity, and Treasury revolving accounts would be the superintendent, or in her absence, the Director of Business and Operations, or the treasurer of the board. Number 3, the designation of depositories for investment purposes, Bank of America, Huntington Bank, Michigan School District Liquid Asset Fund Plus, United Federal Credit Union, Honor Credit Union, Circle Federal Credit Union, and other financial institutions organized and authorized to operate in the state of Michigan as presented to the board. Is there a motion to accept all of those organizational resolutions?
So moved.
Support.
Are there any questions or discussion regarding those? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye, or do I need to do a roll call vote? Tammy?
Yes.
Justin?
I almost said aye.
Yes.
Myself, yes. Natalie?
Yes.
Kevin?
Yes.
Becky?
Yes.
And Tony?
Yes.
At this time, we will move on to comments from the audience. That was under our consent agenda. Seeing no comments from the audience, now it would be a motion to adjourn unless anybody has anything else.
Support.
Are there any questions or discussion regarding that? All in favor, say aye. Aye. Thank you very much for coming. Now you may go home and watch your game.
Yeah. Kevin will hit the zoo.